This is T. Corman of the SCP Foundation, continuing Dr. Campbell's request. Let's see, today, SCP-909, also known as Mr. Forgetful. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-909 is to be contained in a standard humanoid containment cell. No writing materials are to be allowed inside the cell. A short summary of SCP-909's current situation is to be pasted on the wall beside the bed. Extras are to be provided if the previous summary is removed by SCP-909. SCP-909 is to be fed 3 times daily with any peanut-free meal. If SCP-909 is seen attempting to write or draw, he is to be incapacitated through non-lethal means. Currently, experimentation with SCP-909's effects has been discontinued due to risk of containment breach. Research may be conducted if the current site director's approval is given. As of current regulations on Misters, SCP-909 is to be contained in Hall, blocked out, of Site, blocked out. Let's see. Description. SCP-909 appears to be a young adult Caucasian male suffering from permanent anterograde amnesia. SCP-909 seems to be aware of his condition but cannot recall experiences past this aside from memories gained due to SCP-909's effects. SCP-909's anomalous effects become apparent when it writes down any of the experiences still in its working memory. When described through writing, experiences immediately enter SCP-909's long-term memory. However, the experience disappears from the memory of all other persons involved. SCP-909 is allergic to peanuts and will go into anaphylactic shock following the ingestion of any peanut products. SCP-909 was discovered at entrance, expunged of site, blotted out. Let's see. Looks like we've got some addendums. Addendum 909-1. The words Mr. Forgetful from Little Misters, copyright by Dr. Wondertainment, are tattooed upon SCP-909's right calf. Upon discovery, SCP-909 had been wearing a 3-piece suit with the brand name Doctor's Orders sewn into the tag. Foundation personnel have yet to find a clothing company operating under this name. Let's see. Addendum 909-2. Further examination of SCP-909's clothing revealed a list of other possible instances of anomalous humanoids similar to SCP-909. See document 909-A inside the left pants pocket. Let's see. 909-A. Oh, here we go. Document 909-A. Wow, you've just found yourself your very own Little Mister, a limited edition collection from Dr. Wondertainment. Find them all and become Mr. Collector. 1. Mr. Chameleon. 2. Mr. Headless. 3. Mr. Laugh. 4. Mr. Forgetful. It seems this one's checked off on this list. 5. Mr. Shapy. 6. Mr. Soap. 7. Mr. Hungry. 8. Mr. Brass. 9. Mr. Hot. 10. Miss Sweetie. 11. Mr. Life and Mr. Death. Number 12. Mr. Fish. Number 13. Mr. Moon. Number 14. Mr. Red, spelled here with 2 D's, discontinued. Number 15, Mr. Money. Number 16, Mr. Lost. Number 17, Mr. Lie. 18, Mr. Mad. 19, Mr. Scary. 20, Mr. Stripes. Let's see, Addendum 909-3. The Document shown was in possession of SCP-909. SCP-905 states that it lost its copy in the breeze. SCP-913 apparently ingested its own copy. SCP-917 had held a similar list which can be found in Document 917-A. SCP-920 claims to have misplaced its copy. That's a note from Doctor. Yeah, it's blotted out. Let's see. Oh, here we go. It's like the Addendum 909-3 is an interview log with 909. Okay, let's see. Interviewed SCP-909. Interviewer Doctor. Blocked out. Forward. SCP-909 was put into initial observation for 7 hours, during which the subject's anterograde amnesia and relation to SCP-905 were discovered. SCP-909 was then taken in for interview. Begin log. Doctor, good morning, 909. SCP-909. 909? Why are you calling me that, and where am I anyways? Doctor, reading from a sheet of paper. You are the SCP-designated 909, and you are currently under my custody. I am a doctor of the Foundation, and I am going to research your anomalous effects. SCP-909. The Foundation? What's that? Why? Note. At this point, Doctor presses a small button, generating a loud noise lasting 5 seconds. SCP-909 is seen to lose focus. Doctor. Hello, 909. SCP-909. 909? Why are you calling me that? And where am I anyways? Doctor, reading from a sheet of paper. You are the SCP-designated 909, and you are currently under my custody. I am a doctor of the Foundation, and I am going to research your anomalous effects. SCP-909. The Foundation? What? Doctor. Okay, let's try something else. Write down what I just told you. All right, says SCP-909. SCP-909 accepts the pen and stationery and proceeds to write. Note, later investigation of Doctor's notes showed that he had planned to press the button previously mentioned at this point. Doctor, brief pause. Hey, who are you? SCP-909. I'm the SCP under your custody. Don't you remember? Doctor. Huh? SCP-909. Don't you remember? Doctor. No. Where am I? What is this place? End log. Closing statement. Doctor and SCP-909 were removed from the room amid confusion from all personnel involved in the incident. SCP-909 later explained the situation to uninvolved personnel and was placed in his holding cell. Doctor was discharged from duty and given a Class B amnesiac. I'm sorry, Dr. Campbell, I always stumble over that word. But, that's one hell of a thing. And you've also got, back in, let's see, in document 909-A, there's some of the other ones that you have kind of highlighted here. Mr. Chameleon, Mr. Laugh, Mr. Soap, Mr. Hungry, Mr. Brass, Mr. Life and Mr. Death, Mr. Moon, Mr. Loss, and Mr. Stripes. I would assume that means we have them somewhere at one of our sites. Oh. I know this is not the time for my skepticism, but it sounds to me like whoever comes across all these guys is gonna turn into one themselves, the Mr. Collector. But work time is work time. Work time is not detective time, as you've told me before. So, that was SCP 909, Mr. Forgetful.